This is one of Queensland's oldest coal mines, the Dawson mine on the southern end of the Bowen Basin. It's a stone's throw from the small but vibrant country town of Mowra. Hairdresser Jackie Campbell has a front row seat to what the locals are talking about, including the mood around the future of coal mining.
A lot of people, I guess, don't talk about the scientific side of it or even potentially the political side of it, but I guess a lot of people talk about the employment side of it.
Plenty of her clients are miners or from mining families.
If the mines weren't here, I guess a lot of people wouldn't work here or visit here or live here. So I guess potentially we may not be able to sustain as many small businesses.
Debbie Elliott is also a well-known face around town.
Enjoy. Thank you.
She's lived in Mowra for 35 years and campaigns strongly for local health services.
We're very lucky. We've got a very open door with the mining group that are here, and they're pretty keen to listen to community, I think.
In a few decades' time, she's hoping Mowra is still thriving and has adapted to whatever changes will come.
I think there'll be some changes. I really wouldn't be surprised if we still have mining here in some form.
There are towns much like this dotted across central Queensland. The Bowen Basin is the state's major coal mining region. These communities are a world away from Glasgow and the meetings of global leaders. Most of the people we spoke to are more focused on cost of living, local services and job opportunities. Australia is the world's largest exporter of metallurgical coal used to manufacture steel. It's the second largest exporter of thermal coal used in electricity generation. Prices for both types of coal are currently surging, with demand rising amid extreme weather in the Northern Hemisphere and global supply issues. So how does the coal in central Queensland get to markets overseas? It's taken the same place we're going, Gladstone. This coastal city is a major industrial hub. Aside from exporting plenty of coal through the port, it's also home to an alumina refinery, coal-fired power stations and LNG plants. And nearly 15,000 people, including Darren Schultz. He's a very happy employee at the Gladstone port. On his days off, you might catch him fishing.
We're not naive in saying that there has been climate change, there has been, and in the industry that I'm in the coal industry, it is paramount that that's the big push at the moment.
But coal has also driven development in the region.
It is hard because that's my livelihood, and sometimes, we're a rock and a hard place.
Gladstone's future plans are anchored in industry.
The biggest driving force is still jobs for us, and there are people in the community that sometimes feel threatened.
We have 3 coal-fired power stations within 100 kilometres of Gladstone. They have got a long future. So for people in Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne who think they're closing down tomorrow, they're not.
There's a firm push for greener industries like hydrogen. Japanese conglomerates and mining magnate Andrew Forrest have announced significant projects.
This is the start of the Industrial Revolution.
We don't want to look back in 2050 and go, oh, we missed the boat, because we're not going to miss the boat.
I think at some point people were frightened that emissions-intense industries like the smelter and the refineries and that may come to the end of their life.
Gus Steadman is a long-term local, selling Gladstone as a great place to live and visit in his role as the head of a promotional body. He says people can live in Gladstone, earn good money and enjoy their lifestyle.
I think now people are excited about the way that the companies are approaching the transition to a greener economy and less emissions intense.
Opportunity is the buzzword for proud Bailey man Matthew Cook.
We want to have shared prosperity, in that we want to know that Gladstone people, including First Nations traditional owners, are going to have shared prosperity in the future of our community.
He's determined for future industrial booms to carry the same chance for everyone in the community to benefit.
There is many of us that are also concerned about the importance of climate change and that government at all levels are taking action to respond to climate change, but definitely jobs are featuring high there, and definitely local participation and engagement is high on the agenda for people of the Gladstone region.